Hello guys and welcome to my class. I am so happy to have you here. Very happy to begin this novel with you, Bridge to Terabithia by Katherine Paterson. This really is a novel to me about overcoming odds in a world that's plagued by poverty. And there really is this pervasive poverty that continues throughout the novel and causes problems for the characters, especially our protagonist. So that's where we're beginning. We are in chapter 1. I want us to consider some questions and ideas as we're reading through chapter 1 together. So we can begin there. We are looking at a family who lives in the South. They have a very particular way of speaking. You can see a lot of their vernacular, a lot of their colloquial language, a lot of these metaphors that are very Southern in nature. And English really is full of that. It's full of little metaphors from like a Southern type of language, for example. You know, fit as a fiddle, for example. There are so many phrases like that. Now, we will be looking at diction as well. For example, when we're looking at the fact that he is described as having grit yet being puny, that is a contrast. That is a very strong contrast between having grit and being puny, right? So what does it mean to have grit? Well, that means to be able to make it through, to overcome the odds regardless, to pick yourself up from your bootstraps, which is an American thing. This is an American theme. This is an American novel. These are American ideals, right? The chapter is called Jesse Oliver Aarons Jr. And we have a reference to that name in the chapter. In the chapter we find out that he's going to be the fastest runner in all of elementary school, in all his elementary grades. It's not going to be that other guy this year. It's going to be Jesse Oliver Aarons Jr. And that is the name of the chapter. Alright, so we will be using him, our protagonist, as a character study to discuss human psychology, for example. When we're looking at our theme of overcoming poverty, of having grit versus being puny, this tiny little, oh, I'm growing, I want to be strong, I want to be fast, I want to be a man, coming of age story. But he feels inwardly puny, but he has grit, right? This is about overcoming odds and overcoming poverty. So from a human psychology perspective, this is ripe for discussion. We can talk about the coming of age. We can talk about sibling rivalry, childhood dreams and motivations, childhood thinking. What does it mean to win, for example? Why is he so obsessed over that? We might even ask ourselves if our character is running from something, towards something, as we explore his characterization and the character arcs that will inevitably occur as the plot progresses. I have attached a few passages here that really capture the nature, the theme, the wonderful literary descriptions of the author. This is chock full of literary elements: onomatopoeia, colloquial language, characterization, descriptive writing style, diction, southern vernacular, humorous tone, a lot of description on the setting, a lot of inferences we can make already on the theme that is emerging, and on human psychology in general. It's a very, very wonderful novel, and I look forward to exploring it with you and using film and music project-based learning. By the way, what is our project-based learning question to guide our project for this course? The question is, why is it important to express yourself honestly? Okay, so we are combining all of these elements together to have a good time with this novel. It's so funny, yet really emotionally tugging, appealing, palpable. It really pulls at your heartstrings. It'll make you tear up just a little bit. Alright, I'm about at 5 minutes now, so I really enjoyed having this discussion with you. I look forward to having you in my classroom very soon. And if you liked this video, then please hit like and subscribe. Thank you.